Good morning. Today I'm going to make three videos, tiny ones, separate. Maybe I put them all together right here. I don't know which way is going to be easier. I have three related but separable subjects. The first is that I'm so sure that I'm going to continue on the subject of, of a consumer strike and of the subject of the need for Biden's resignation, that I decided I should immediately start playlists of my videos. In case someone would say, just see this video, and not it would be hard for them to figure out where's this coming from. Well, the playlist would take you there. There's only an average of 2 videos so far, but I think there's going to be many in both cases. Okay, the name of those 2 playlists, this is on my YouTube channel, Frank School. One is called Biden Resignation, and the other one is called simply Consumer Strike. I left off the November 28th and the Black Friday. I call it different names. So they're on there, and if you go to my YouTube channel, go to playlists, and they'll come up. And then if you go down and click on see full list or see all the videos or something like that, if you go down there they'll be. And they're going to be probably 2 more, or at least 1 more on each one today. Maybe what I'll do here is I'll just go on and I'll still keep them joined. I think I can do this. First of all, the Biden resignation. Let me deal with that. Trump has begun to make his choices about who's going to work with him in his government. And quite a few of those choices have been horrifying to his opponents, of course, but I think very disturbing also to some of the Republicans that voted for him. They give a clearer look at what Trump is actually going to try to do. And because of that, I mean, Biden, meantime, it's almost like he's just rolled over and played dead. That's one of the reasons why I think he has to resign, because now we could really use an energetic president who's willing, president who's willing to take action for a month and a half. So really at this point I'd say the sooner he resigns now, the better. Although I said December 3rd. All right, so I'm not going to go in. Matt Gaetz is the one most recently that got so many people shocked. I maybe should go on. Maybe I'll go on with this a little bit. As December plays out, the public and investigators too are going to have an opportunity to see much clearer what Trump really intends to do. When he campaigned, of course, he said all kinds of things, that he's going to take tariffs up to 200% if necessary, and he's going to deport 20 million people, and well, all kinds of stuff. That's the way he is pretty much all the time. And but if he is called before some kind of a investigating group, I don't know what to call it, a tribunal, a hearing, a court hearing, and sworn under oath. I don't know if that would work with him or not, but under oath, explain things like, who is the enemy within? Who do you mean by that? And how do you mean to go after them? And see what he says. And that were public. The public and the government would get a much clearer look about what he's going to do. So anyway, maybe that's enough on that subject. Now, the other subject, the consumer strike. Well, what's going on in Azerbaijan, Baku, Azerbaijan, it's been going on now. It started on Monday the 11th, and it's the COP29 is what I'm talking about. It's been going on for 2 or 3 days, and there's enough news coming out of it that if you look online, you can just see all kinds of videos about it. I looked, and I chose one that I'll recommend to you. It's the AP Associated Press one, but there's so many, and there's going to be many more. And I'll add that I'll add that in the description. I think anyway, it's the AP one. It's about how. Now I just can't remember it exactly because they all in some way or other are saying the same kind of a thing. The U.S. although it's got a delegation of some kind there, the U.S., China, India, and Indonesia, I think, are 4 countries whose leaders did not go there, not yet. So, and they're trying to think, what can they do? What can they do? And it still seems to be all oriented around finances, you know, getting rich countries to give money to poor countries to deal with climate change. I think within 2 weeks it's going to finally well up that the thing to do is to boycott products, boycott the economies of any countries that are ignoring the problem of global warming. So you'll watch for that. So I'll give a link to that. So there, I've spoken about each of the subjects. I'll put this video on both of the playlists and see how that goes.